Hello, my friends. Welcome to my timeline, place where we dive deep into all things spirituality, love, light, dark, pretty much everything under the sun. Each day is a little bit different, and what I simply do is just press record and see what comes through for that day. We started this journey on September 2nd, 2024. And for 365 days, I will be posting one video a day, just talking about life, love, and anything that comes up. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. There's a lot of great things on the way, and I'm just so happy to be able to share them with you here. So today I brought a little something in. And it's this diary Bible called Thrive. And it was given to me by my father in law's wife. And I haven't dived into it yet. I grew up not being a part of any religious affiliation, and to this day, I don't have one that I call home. But my part of my family is of the Christian religion, and they have been encouraging me to explore this a little bit further. Now, one thing that I have told them many times is that I don't mean to say conform, but conform to any, specific teaching. I love getting to learn about all of the different religions and different ways of thinking about faith and spirituality. And for me personally, where I am right now, it's very challenging for me to hold one religion either above or in truth when there are so many. What I'm really excited about, though, when it comes to this, and I've been wanting to read the scripture for quite some time because I believe that it gives this insight and understanding. It's a language. And when I have these conversations with Christians, I have a hard time. It feels like we're speaking different languages. And so, in order for me to have these conversations, it feels as though it's going to be important for me to know and understand the language from their point of view so that I can come to the table with my belief systems that have been integrated with these teachings, and I'll have been able to come to my own conclusions and understandings based on my own experience and my experience with this book. So what I wanted to do today was a practice that I like to do with books in general. Let me know if you've tried this before. It's something that I really love, but simply put, just asking to be guided towards a specific passage or a specific page to get a message that you need to hear right now. I missed it. Okay. Now, I don't know where this is. I know that the Bible is organized in different sections, if I'm not mistaken. Um, I've opened it up on Joel. The Lord gave this message to Joel, son of Pethuel, mourning over the locust plague. Hear this, you leaders of the people. Listen, all who live in the land. In all your history, has anything like this happened before? Tell your children about it in the years to come, and let your children tell their children. Pass down the story from generation to generation. After the cutting locust finished eating the crops, the swarming locust took what was left. After them came the hopping locust, and then the stripping locust too. Wake up, you drunkards, and weep. Wail, all you wine drinkers. All the grapes are ruined, and all your sweet wine is gone. A vast army of locusts has invaded my land, a terrible army too numerous to count. Its teeth are like lion's teeth, its fangs like those of a lioness. It has destroyed my grapevines and ruined my fig trees, stripping their bark and destroying it, leaving the branches white and bare. I'm going to pause there. So this is reminding me of the card of justice in the tarot. Excuse me. Judgment. Justice? Oh my goodness. The justice card. But it's talking about Judgment Day. And, you know, you think of the image of the scales. And like, and what I'm thinking of now is the weighing of your heart. I think in probably other cultures, but Egyptian is coming to mind. They talk about weighing your heart against a feather. Oh, I don't know if I have this name right, but Huxley Aldous. Sorry, Sadie in the back. Aldous Huxley. I just read a poem from him talking about treading lightly in this world. And when you think about that idea of, I was writing about this recently. Isn't it so beautiful when it all just connects? I was writing about this recently about how I've been trying to be lighter in this world, and for so long things have felt so heavy, and one of our dear community members wrote a comment yesterday about how I am so hard on myself all of the time. And it's so true. I always feel like the weight of the world is on my shoulders, and I feel the burden. And I mean burden in a more positive light than it probably comes out to be. But I take my role in this world very seriously. And every moment of every day, mostly, I do take breaks. But I try to live so wholeheartedly. And in doing that, there is so much learning and growth and, oh my gosh, heavy, deep processing that happens all of the time. And it's not that I want to be hard on myself. It's that I want my heart to be as light as a feather. And I know I need to take things less seriously sometimes. And I've been really trying to find humor and joy at every turn and locate the beauty in every moment and be grateful for everything. And I feel as though I'm achieving that. I'm I'm feeling that most of my days. But I also recognize that Judgment Day is coming. And I want to make sure that I'm at the front of the line, ready to have my heart weighed against a feather. And I want it to be as light as air. And in order for that to happen, I need to keep going down this path every day. When everything is gone, if everything was destroyed around you and you were just left standing, just like the paper bag princess in your world burned up in flames, could you stand there secure in yourself when everything else has been destroyed? It's a heavy thought. But that's the burden of being human. It's knowing that everything is going to crumble around you no matter what. And it's just going to be you and your soul left. It's just going to be your soul left. And your soul has a mission. My soul has a mission. And that's why I'm showing up here every day. I wish I could sit here and say I knew exactly what my mission is. I don't feel as though I have remembered it yet. But I'm slowly starting to put the pieces together, and I try to listen to Source, to God, God in the way I understand God to be. I want to thank everyone for being here, for listening. I'm so happy that you are here. Have the most beautiful night, and I will see you tomorrow.